Hello, YouTube. It's me, Routine Routine. Let me grab some water and then we'll get started. Have a turn. Do 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 do. All right, I'm back. Get that text off the screen, and we'll get started. Okay. All right. So let's get back into some Dead Cells. I believe we weren't really doing much of nothing. Okay, so enable that custom mode. Equipment. What do I want? Yeah, sure. Randomize the output on every level. Sure. Every run with a random. Why not? I don't mind randomizing the outfit. Perfectly fine with me. Hello, Bug Boy. How's your weekend? My weekend was great. How was your weekend? I guess we don't need to do that. But I can actually have my achievements back. Oh. And yeah, that's good. Advanced options. That's good. Launch custom game. You know what? I'm gonna do none. I don't need anything. Well, I'd like to have the increased healing. But I'd like to get the achievements again. Um, that game was short. Yeah, my weekend was the opposite of short. My weekend was quite long. Oh, really cool. Because I spent most of it just being DM help for a bunch of other people. We were pretty cool outfit. You get a chance to try out the mod I tried to work on? I got to try it a little bit, and it works on my system, which is quite nice. Obviously, I didn't get very far in it, just because of the fact that, you know, it's hard and it takes 3 attempts. And also, as I said, the majority of my time on the weekend was just completely sucked up by people wanting to do Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Of me DMing for games, so... Well, it wasn't necessarily the games themselves, it was just, you know, preparing for the games, so... Yeah, I didn't get much opportunity to do it, but it does work, and I'm thankful for that. I will continue going back to modding it the moment I get some free time. Thank you for all your help. I very much appreciate it. That, and that. You know what? No, hold on. Not doing that. Go back into the custom settings. Yeah. There's that one thing. He's maxing mutate. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Launch custom game, yes. And I'll go ahead and do things like that. The damage here. Reach heal doors, increase healing. No, I did not mean to open all that. Back to game. Bird. Alright. D&D can be lots of fun, but can take lots of time, especially when you DM. Yeah. As I said, yesterday on Sunday, I basically did 15 hours straight of just DMing stuff for people with like almost no breaks besides dinner, and that was it. So I pretty much spent every waking moment of yesterday just DMing stuff for people. Oh, my game crashed. Hold on. Fix that. Yeah, that was annoying. But it was fun. It was fun. It was because I'm currently running 2 different campaigns. And I had people from each of the different campaigns showing up. Sorry, YouTube, for the slow start. I'm sure this is not the slowest start I've had, though. You're crash again? Or do I need to set it up again? Yep, crash again. Okay. Yeah, I just need to not use that one mod. Got it. How are you? I did notice though that there were some things in the actual ROM hack that you did that were small mistakes, and I'm gonna go ahead and correct those when I get in there. Hopefully me correcting those doesn't screw everything up again. Just like some small details that you either got slightly wrong or just kind of forgot to change. Like, for example, how the slow spell, its ranges are all off compared to what they should be. And also you have things like the level 2 healing spell, you know, you have the things like the level 2 healing spell affecting enemies instead. And I know some of that might just be, oh, you didn't actually adjust the ranges, which is something that I did. I don't know. Considering it's the first time I've ever modded, yeah, you did your best. You did great. I'll go ahead and do a lot of that stuff. You know, that's fine. I'll go ahead and do a lot of that. You did very well. I will say, you did very well. It seems to be a very faithful recreation. Apologies for making you do that in any capacity. Yeah, it's quite the current game. Okay, so do not activate more cells. Training dummy. I said do not activate that. That and free time and killers. There we go. How fun was it to mod, by the way? How fun was it? I'm curious. The lucky prisoners had a window in their cell. They ended up choking on the ashes from the ossuary, which we now know is the graveyard for the rich people. I thought more of the troubleshooting program, which I readily enjoyed. Okay. Well, at least you readily enjoyed it. And 1 gold piece. I have 1 gold piece to my name. I might as well spend it to look at this. This is our current progress. Quite a lot, as you can see. We have quite a lot of progress. We're still looking for a second boss cell, though. Ooh, this will be quite a fun one. So that, and this. Looks like we're doing a survival run currently. Oh, cycle it, please. Thank you. Giant hammer. Also, yeah, now I'm going to be using randomized outfits on my run, just to change things up. And it's also going to randomize between levels. It was fun to try and dig into various parts and try to pick apart different areas and understand the interdependency. Yes. Yeah, that's part of why I love actually modding that game. Not only that, but also it's just a game I adore anyway. I love Shining Force. I have ever since I was little. Granted, because I played it when I was little, that might mean I'm a little biased because of it, but hey. So I want to point out, by the way, that our Nutcracker inflicts a critical hit if the target is stunned, frozen, or rooted, and our bow freezes people. So, yeah, we can just get automatic crits with this if we just freeze them. I forgot to turn on streaming mode. One moment. Well, I guess this run is over, because I forgot to turn on streaming mode. I wanted to turn on streaming mode. That way, streaming stuff can actually work. Launch custom game. Yes. Oh well, that was a fun run. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug. Indeed. It is indeed a hell of a drug. Yeah, as I've said before, modding Shining Force is not hard. It's just tricky and tedious sometimes. Because it's mainly just about, oh hey, you know, moving stuff here, figuring out what means what, and like, you know, giving different people different items in different locations, as well as modifying the stats of people. There's so much more I could do with it, but it's like, I did the bare basics, and already this is a drastic change. You know, I could have gone even more in-depth into things if I wanted to, but I did not. And damage reduced by 75% from projectiles. Quite nice. This isn't as good of a run, but at least it's now streaming run. I feel like going up first. Have so much movement. Love it. At this point, we're so fast and nimble. Give me your grenade. Choose the power. Choose between the brutality, tactics, survival. If you do not choose, I'll choose. What type of run will I get? Oh god, I took too much damage. Okay. . Ooh, guts. I'll take those. We take those here. You did not choose, so I'll get to choose. Oh, no. I guess brutality is more what I'm boosting right now. Yeah, brutality. Too late. You took too long to choose, so I end up choosing brutality. Because our previous run was a survival run. This run could be either brutality and tactics. Between the two, I've so far chosen brutality. And that's determined by the fact that we have more red pieces of gear than purple. The last run was a survival run just because we had so many green pieces of gear. Toxic Series. Alright. Who and pick me. Cool. Welcome, Boam Gamer. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. You'll be in charge of my flask for this level. Oop. How you doing? Welcome to this game. Don't want that? Also don't want that. Well, I kind of want it, but I don't want to pay money for that. Don't want to break that. I'll take the money. Choice of power. Choose between the brutality, tactics, survival. If you do not choose, I'll get to choose. Ooh, Swiss Sword. What's a critical hit if you have an active speed buff? Yeah, that does nearly as much damage normally and does more crit damage, so yeah. Also, it spreads inflammable oil on the enemy. Heal, please. Nope, no one voted, so I'll get to choose, and I'll choose brutality. Can I get a heal, please? I want to do that before I do the toy chest. All right. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate the heals. Okay, cool. Now that felt a lot safer. Let's break open this chest. What are you confused about, Grotech? Thank you for the healing. Alright. The options for the chest are just helping me break them open. Basically, if you type those words in the chat while I was breaking open the chest, it would have done damage to the chest. Help break it open faster. These are what's called Twitch chests, which means both the player and the Twitch chat can help break them. Next time we come across one, I'll just kind of stand there and let you guys break the chest for me. Just to show you what I mean. Instead of me attacking it. Yeah, it's very neat. This game has a lot of Twitch integration in it, which is part of the reason why, part of the reason why I started streaming was because I bought this game and I was like, you know what? That's an excuse for me to start Twitch streaming. Yeah, there's so much Twitch integration. I need a hobby anyway. There's this Arboretum. Let's get down here. But yeah. Fluorescent seed. Ooh, shop. Shop. Oh, here. Oh, there they get out. Okay. That's not what I want. Where is the collector's shop? I actually don't have enough money for it, I just realized. But it's down there. Alright, so if anyone has any preference as to where I go, they can vote either L1, L2, or L3 to pick the location I go to. Either the Promenade of the Condemned, the Dilapidated Arboretum, or the Toxic Sewers. To you. And I don't actually have enough without this grenade this time around. So I'll eat some food and give some people enough time to vote. Has to be a capital L. Oh, actually, no, sorry, that did register. All right. We could drink some water. All right, so it seems to be a tie. So between those two, I'm going to go to the Arboretum right now. Between two choices. Let's go up to the Arboretum. Since it's a tie anyway. Even heroes need to rest sometimes. Definitely. Oh, someone's DMing me. What are they DMing me about? Okay. Every time I go through a level, you'll be able to vote as to where I leave. As to where you want me to leave. And whatever the majority vote is where I go. If there's no majority vote, or if there's a tie, I get to choose between my own choices based off of either the tie or just no one voting. Alright, what do I want? Quick bow's quite good, but it doesn't scale with what I'm doing. This does. However, 2 extra mid-air jumps is really nice. I think I'll take the 2 extra mid-air jumps. Yay, more mid-air jumps. Alchemical carbine. Yeah, that's not bad. Wait, no, that is bad because I'm not doing that right now. Right. I forgot. I'm doing brutality. I'm not doing tactics. All right. Let's go this way. I don't really like my bow. So is there any ranged options? No, not really. Advanced forge. You can increase the quality of an object to the forge twice instead of once. Flying alcoholic outfit. Happy holidays. So what? Is this a Santa outfit? Okay. We're all purple in that. Am I in love with my shield? No, not really. Your force field held up, slowly regenerates shield if not held up. Parry speed up the process. Yeah, you know what? I'll take this. I'll use that instead of my bow. And I'll put the rest in the merchandising categories. Alright. Interesting. That's a very interesting way of doing that. So I can just make a force field, but it recharges slowly over... When does it recharge? Regenerates slowly when the shield is not held up, and parries speed up the process. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Upgrade to S. Upgrade to plus. Fine. Problem then. Critical hits plus 20% damage. Increase your movement speed by 5 seconds after killing the enemy. Well, my sword currently crits on movement speed buffs. That's really good. And in that same vein, well... Restore a small amount of HP depending on attack damage as long as you have an active speed buff. Well, before that, I will do Necromancy, but next I will definitely... I'll be doing Necromancy, then Porky Pack, and then that. Let's get out of here. One frequented by the lords and ladies of the island, they often noted that some of the mushrooms seemed to shrink from their presence. Very interesting. So the gimmick of this area, I will mention, is that you can go right, however there's an area both to the left and to the right. You actually start in the center of the map, instead of starting at one end of it. It's a very cool gimmick. I need to remember I don't have a bow. Okay. So this shield is just very effective. Good to know. There we go. That's how I meant to go. But whatever, I'll do that. I did not mean to run directly into spikes. That was my own bad. I was not paying attention. Nice. I have a speed buff. Means for now I automatically do crits. Alright, and here's the center point of this section. Let go. I just happen to notice my health. Oh, shop. We'll go to the shop. Alright. That's the dagger. Oh. Didn't notice the enemy. I don't want any weapons. Fine with the weapons I got. Other than maybe swapping out my melee weapon, which I guess I could. Is there any melee weapon that would actually be useful though? That's a question. No. 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 And we're out of rerolls. I mean, they're not bad, but they're now so expensive that it doesn't matter. Thank you for being Captain Chicken and helping me. Ooh. We actually have an area that is a war area, I should say. A luxurious chase lounge. Varnished wood, satin pillows. A bunch of leather-bound books. I wonder which noble had their personal garden here. Indeed. Gloves, a pitchfork. Maybe a courtier tried their hand at gardening. No, you wouldn't find one that would sit on such a shabby piece of furniture. Or wear this outfit. It seems the gardener had his entrances into the palace too. What's it? The gardener's outfit. Cool. So yeah, now I can basically infinitely wall climb thanks to my jumps. That's cool. That's cool. I like that fact. It's not like it'll get me anywhere super cool, but you know, I can do it now. There you go. Alright, let's keep going this way. Do. Nice. Buried. According to the Guardian, choose between either tactics or survival. If you do not choose, I'll get to choose. Oh god, I forgot they do lots of damage from that side. Oh, come on, I was shieldy! What's that? Oh, I died. Whatever. Doesn't matter. You live, you die, you repeat. Alright, let's keep going. Not bad. Not great. Alright. How is this thing? I really don't like this melee weapon. As you can tell by how poorly I'm playing, I really don't like that weapon. I'm just gonna use Firebrands, because I much prefer that weapon. It's actually fast. It's not as clunky as the actual Trident is. Burn, 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 burn in the great old balls of fire. That's my abbreviated version of the song, because I don't know the lyrics to it. Burn, burn, burn. Great balls of fire. Great balls of fire. Hold on. Laser of Doom. I do not like the Laser of Doom. Fourth power. Choose between the Brut, Tact, or Survival. Or Assert. Do not choose. I'll get to choose. Whenever I say choose between either Brutality, Tact, or Survival, by the way, I mean those choices. I don't mean, like, actually typing out Brutality or Tactics or Survival. I mean, like, typing out the abbreviated versions. Also, I agreed to this, so yeah, I'm just gonna stand here and let Twitch chat actually break the chest for me. Thank you for helping me break the chest. Yep, that's how it works. So yeah, you can type in any of those words and it will help you break the chest. So it can help me get the thing out. It's quite nice. I'll take that money. Fine by me. Ooh, this thing spreads some flammable oil, huh? That's quite nice. So I can actually get burning oil, which is quite good. Teleport. Ooh, light dance. Sweet. I think that. Yeah, I have a really good synergy going on. Lightning bolts. No thank you. Not only do I not scale off of tactics, it also doesn't spread inflammable oil, which is what this thing is currently doing, so I don't care about that. Alright. We'll go ahead and wait for my knife dance to recharge. Oh god. How they take so much damage so fast? I'll take that. And yes, I realize what my health is. Guess I'll take a drink. So, get a load of this weapon, by the way. Cursed Sword. It does a stupid amount of damage, but also one hit and you're dead. Yeah, no, I'm not picking that up. Sorry, but no. No, I don't want that. Ooh, the Pure Nail. I mean, if I want to go for a Hollow Knight run, I could, but I'm not in the mood for Hollow Knight. You have something better? Oh, we do not. Right. It's a really good combo. I just shoot them with the bow and then throw a fireball at their face. First power! Shoot me either grunt, attack, or serve. Do not choose, I'll just choose. Everything I have currently scales off of tactics or brutality, so I'm fine with either. Well, okay, the bow does not scale off of brutality. Everything else scales off of both brutality and tactics. But also, if you wish to vote for where I go, I'm fine with that too. One moment, I will return. I'm back. My dad got back from the hospital, so I had to check on him. Apologies. Alright, someone wants me to go to the Takasuras, I see. I'm fine with that. Have I explored the whole floor yet? No, I have not. I have a small floor, but no. Still, I have not explored it all. We kill all the enemies on the floor, and then we can go to the Takasuras, and I do not want that. I meant the item. I do not want the item. I don't care about the Takasuras. I don't care about where I go. I'm fine with anything. Basically. Whoa! Hello. Okay, I made it out there without damage. Thank you, Knife Party. You actually came in clutch at that moment. Okay. There's no other source of income. There is one enemy. Might be able to get enough to buy the Hunter Grenade. Hopefully. If not, though, that's fine too. I was hoping I could just roll through there. That'd be nice. No, I have no rounds. Fine. Really, it's fine. Do 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 do. Where the fudge are you? You're not here. You're one higher. You're up here. There we go. Okay, so Toxic Sewers time. Let's go! A well-sharpened blade cuts deeper, so they say. Neat. Alright, what are we doing right now? We're doing the brutality one. Good to know. I'm not going to be punching myself in the face. Yeah, that's straight upgrade. Takes 75% less damage from projectiles, take 5% less damage in general. Better than dropping a bomb. Ooh, electric whip. You know what? Huh. Yeah, I'm thinking of changing this to a tactics run. Yeah, that's enough reason for me to change it to a tactics run. Everything scales off of tactics anyway. Let's do tactics. Because I love this whip. Oh right, I never brought the gardener's thing over there. Okay. I really didn't want you to heal me, but okay. Sure. It covers you in ice that absorbs one attack and explodes, freezing nearby enemies. If you don't take a hit, it explodes after 8 seconds. Okay. Sure, I'll grab that. No, it's not outside of the potion. It uses my flask. Yeah, just power that up even more. So now what is my whip doing? Stunned, bleeding, and victims remains explode. None of that's super great. However, so this I can cover in the stuff. It's pretty cool. Necromancy. Got my one blast there. We'll get going. A grain of substance oozes its way into a number of pipes along here. Yes, it's called sewage. Alright. Didn't realize it burned the potion use. Yes, it does. But no. I don't mind you being Captain Chicken and in charge of my potion. Just keep in mind, you're actually using up my potion. That's yeah, no, there's no infinite free healing in dead cells of any capacity. Other than the mutation, maybe. That's about it. Do 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 do. Yeah, it took me doing it a few times, by the way, to figure out that it burned the potion, so you don't feel bad. You just didn't know. Alright, that's all those enemies cleared up. Alright, trust the Guardian. Choose between either tactics or survival. If you do not choose, I'll get to choose. Personally, I like to do a tactics run. I could. Stand up. What do you guys want me to do? Tactics. Yes. Also, after that, choice of power. Choose between either brutality, tactics, or survival. If you do not choose, I'll get to choose. You have to vote after this current vote is done, which is now currently done. And there you go. You got to vote for that next one again. Ow! Got hit. If you do not know, by the way, the current mutation I have is Necromancy, which recovers 1% of my HP after killing an enemy, as long as I have less than 85% HP. So, yeah, most of the time, unless I'm in dangerous health levels, I try not to use my flask, because I rely on my mutations to heal me. However, if I'm in dangerous health levels, aka blinking health bar, then using my flask makes sense. That's just how I do it, though. How you want to do it is entirely up to you. You are the one running Captain Chicken. Or at least, you could be, if you want to run Captain Chicken. You currently are not, but if you wanted to, you could. Because Captain Chicken resets every level. Ooh, one boss cell door. What's through here? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. A Twitch chest. Oh, it's this mechanic. Okay. Ow. Thank you. Infantry grenade. You know what? I'll take the overnight dance. That's better than night dance, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and leave. That's not where I meant to jump. Go up, not down. Try to jump up. There. Hey, there we go. Stomp. Thank you. Oh, boo. Oh. I figured there's a scorpion there. Ooh. No thank you, but I will sell it. I'll take the money. The money is always nice. Always remember rolling, just in case an enemy attack surprises you. That way you can hopefully roll out of the way of it. That's my opinion, though. Of course, you can't fully control your actual thing when you're rolling, so you never know. But it helps. Hey, scorpion coming out of the ground. Ancient sewers. Go ahead and vote, by the way, if you want me to go to the corrupted prison, the ramparts, or the ancient sewers. Alright, we have one vote for the ancient sewers. Who else would like to go where? That is a good question. Oh, there's guts down there? I didn't realize there's guts down there. Actually, I'll wait until I'm at the end of the level. Go back to get those. Wait until we're done. That way we can end the level on 100% HP. Actually, no, I might as well not, because I realize there's a health fountain between this level and the next, so there's no point in doing that. Yeah, might as well just go grab that now. Grab the guts. No, 100% HP. I'm not at 100% HP because I took a small dip in poison. I did not mean to do that, but whatever. By the way, if you'd like to join me for this streaming voice call for some reason, I am currently in the Bug Nest, which is my Discord server, and I'm in the streaming chat if you want to come chat and be on stream. I'm perfectly fine with that. Is Tectonic Shock better than Infantry Game? I do not think it is. Oh, hello. Oh, hi. That was convenient. That beats back. Alright. Let me up there. I will still do a full clear of the floor before actually going through a destination, but... Oh, that was silly damage. Yeah, that's how much damage enemies can do if you're not careful. Also, tactics of survival. The choice is yours. Not that neither of these are great. I'm just against them. Tactics it is. Currently, we were about even with brutality and tactics, which is interesting. Alright, another Twitch chest. YOLO! Yeah, I do considerably less damage to it than you guys do. So, Twitch chat, just regardless of how high my damage is, it's always the crowd that does a lot more than the actual streamer to the Twitch chest. So, that's interesting. Huh. Guard sings. Okay, that's it. Looks like a warning message from a guard. It's written in red, so it must be important. Make sure you don't miss your guard duty outside the monster's room. It wasn't easy to train up. Wouldn't like to have to do it all over again. I guess that is an important message. Hooray. I could talk to you. Talk to you plenty of times. Ow. That one hurt. That one also hurt. On, let me up there. I'll go up there. Oh, the game won't let me go up there. Whatever. I have no idea what's up here. Oh, come on. It feels like the game's supposed to let me go up there. Maybe I have to jump at it from the side. That's not what I wanted to do. Fuck. Keep pressing it too early. Ah, come on! I was clearly on the edge there. I was allowed to grab that. What is up here anyway? I'm allowed to grab. Not allowed up there. I get it. Need to figure out another way to get up there. There's clearly a way up there. Since, you know, there's clearly something up there. It's just I'm not allowed to go up there, evidently. At least not from that angle. Points of power. Choose man of the brutality tactics survival. If you do not choose, I'll get to choose. Oh, right. Oh, right. I also have ice armor. I forgot about that. Is that barrier infantry grenade is the question. No, actually it's not. Oh. No, it's not. Thank you for the, tactics. Alright, there's the way to the ramparts. Yeah, see, clearly there's a way up there. Am I supposed to just use the teleporter? Is that what it is? Am I just being that dumb? Did I just not use the teleporter? Yes, I'm just being that dumb. I didn't use the teleporter. Uh, why didn't I think to use a teleporter? Why didn't I use it? Did I just completely forget I hadn't seen that before? I feel so stupid. Well, I went up there now. Hooray. I feel so very dumb. That's probably the most, like, unobservant moment I've had in a long time. Came over the wall. I don't know what you mean by that. But I assume you're referring to my stupidity, because, yes, I was very unobservant. Trapped in prison! I'm going there. We're going to the ancient sewers. Anyone else in Yugioh? Anything else to get? There's enemies here I can kill. Go and kill these enemies down here. Hello. Oh, evidently one of the elite enemies. Quite good, because that means you'll drop something. Oh, God. Yeah, and that's something was a Lost Cells and this. Which, that's pretty cool. It's from an 80s movie about an android. Basically, the android was told to come over the wall so that that is what it did. The android was very literal. Ah, okay. Yeah. I guess, yeah, that would fit with that. I was not around watching movies in the 80s. I was not born yet. I was born in the 90s. And really, I mainly grew up in the 2000s rather than the 90s, because I was born in the 90s. Also, hey, we have a floating torch again. Another floating torch. You can check my Twitch VODs, also my YouTube Shorts, to see a short of us showing off the fact that, yeah, sometimes torches can just float in this game on openings. That one's less egregious because you could say maybe it's attached to the wall. But before, we've had it like in the middle of the archway before, where it's just kind of hanging there in air. So, yeah, that's pretty funny. Ancient sewers. The network linking the various parts of the island will bring you into contact with some rather surprising individuals. Magic. More like RNG game design. Alright. Ruby Amulet. Be better than my current one. Reveals invisible enemies. Downward slash attacks. You give me less damage from projectiles, but you reveal invisible enemies. Oh, sure. That might be useful, given where we're going. Well, we're nowhere near getting the actual weapon. So yeah, we'll just do this. Helping all those with merchandising gifts. Reforge. Let's upgrade some things like this. Yeah. Upgrade that and that. To freeze enemies when blocked with parry. Slows down after thaw through 2 times longer. Creates toxic cloud when the effect ends. Nearby enemies start bleeding when the effect ends. That's really good. Covered in burning oil, victims would die. Be better. Victims freeze nearby enemies when they die. That's better. What do I want? Porky Pack. That's what I want. Alright, Armadillo Pack. Keep calling it Porky Pack. It's not Porky Pack. It's Armadillo Pack. Porky Pack's a different thing. Porky Pack is if you have a melee weapon in your backpack. It will do damage to the melee weapon. Anyway, I feel like doing a DPS check. What the heck was that? Weird noise. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, 545 average damage per second. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Missed that. What was it? It was 597 damage. Okay. So the strategy I am doing is doing more damage per second. Good to know. Okay. Ancient Sewers. Even the guards seem to know nothing about this part of the sewers. Or maybe they all just wanted to pretend it wasn't there. All possibilities. Let's keep going. Yeah. Game. Okay, thank you. I was like, are you going to load? And yes, it was. Interesting. So the initial impact does damage on top of the actual flyer. Right. Mushroom boys. Okay. Where are the destinations from here, actually, now that I think about it? Basically just the Insufferable Crypt, and that's about it. Oh, right, because the Insufferable Crypt is a boss fight. Yeah, that's one. Okay, so you won't be able to vote on where I go this time, because there's literally only one location I can go. I mean, you could vote, but it wouldn't matter. There's one location, so... Going there. I need to remember I have Isaac. I could be using that. I should be using that. Especially in this instance, where we have a bunch of dangerous spikes. Okay. Choice of the Minotaur. Choose between either brutality or survival. If you do not choose, I'll get to choose. Where the heck? I am dangerously close to those spikes. Before I move, I'm going to just make sure I get ice armor up. Just in the off chance I got hit. Oh, it made through that area. That was quite nice. Thanks to the brutality. Choice of power. Choose between the brutality, tactics, survival. If you do not choose, I'll get to choose. There's another teleport gate, and here is a Twitch chest for us to open. I really don't like this specific mechanic. Dear God, because that stupid crystal. Okay. Yeah, those fights always do me lots of trouble. There we go. Ooh, an improved whip. Interested in damage and max HP. It's actually not better than the current one I got. shockingly. It's got more potential, but it's not better than what I currently got, so I'm not swapping it out. Sorry. But yeah, that specific elite mechanic is the one where there's that little floating crystal that can fly through walls, shoot through walls, and just shoots at you wherever you are. So you need to worry about dodging its stuff while dodging everyone else, and I suck at it. So, yeah, that one inevitably causes a problem. Anyway, so the second mutation I have there is called Armadillo Pack, which says that whenever I roll, I automatically parry with my backpack, doing 50% of its base damage. And see that little shockwave that goes out? Yeah, that's me parrying with my shield every time I roll. Which is quite nice, because it basically turns my roll into a lot more than just a roll. Like, for example, being able to fling those explosions out because of the fact that, oh, hey, that guy drops a bunch of bombs on the ground. Well, my parry automatically reflects them. It's quite nice. Oh, hey, I think it's maze time. Maze time? That place is such so many tight quarters. Oh, not quite. Not quite maze time yet. Ow. Damage. Whee, let's go up here. Nerves of Steel. This thing will do more damage than my firebrand, but I don't like having to actually aim with it. I'll show you the gimmick of this thing, though. So, it's a normal bow. However, you can hold it, and it'll fire, but it doesn't do more damage. No. You need to release it at precisely the right time. And the timing always slightly changes every time. So you need to do it on the visual indication of the arrow becoming golden, not on the sound effect. Because if you do it based on the sound effect, then by the time you release the arrow, it's going to be wrong. And as I said, the timing slightly changes. Yeah, it's incredibly annoying to actually try and get crits with that weapon. And also, yeah, it's one of those, like, hold and charge weapons, so, you know, it's my least favorite bow. Definitely my least favorite bow. Old service key, I'll take that. Stupid mushroom. I tried jumping up there. Come on. I don't want to climb. I want to jump. That works. There we go. All right. Hopefully my ice armor really helps me there. Also, I would have taken a silly amount of damage. I don't like that. I really don't like that. So many bats. Ah, here's a good example of a floating torch. See? Right there. There's a very obviously floating torch. Yeah. Choice the assassin. Choose between either brutality or tactics. Do not choose, I'll choose. So, yeah, it's not even like a rare occurrence. This happens quite a few times in the series. where there's just floating torches. I don't know why. It's just a thing. I almost wonder at a certain point if it's a deliberate design idea or if it's just, you know, actually a glitch. Old service key. Thanks for the tactics. Yo, dude, what's up, my guy? Nothing much, just hanging out here with the floating torch. How you doing? How's your day today? How's your weekend? How's your everything? There's two of them, by the way. There's one down there and one up here. Just somehow a torch defying gravity. I don't understand it, but whatever. This is the first time I've seen 2 in 1 level. But yeah, how do you do? I've never seen this game. This game is Dead Cells. It's a roguelike Metroidvania game that basically has you exploring around a map. This is the current map. We're currently in the Ancient series. It's a very much skill-based game with a very similar aesthetic to Souls, in terms of the fact that you have a very limited amount of phylactery drink to sustain yourself. And you can only refill it partially in between levels. And it's also, yeah, it's very skill-based, which is quite nice, unlike most roguelikes. I say unlike most, because there's quite a few that are good, that actually have skill-based mechanics. But this is one of the part where I like this one, though, is just because it has a lot of Twitch integration in it, which is quite nice. The Marksman's Bow. I don't have the money, but if I can get the money, I'll buy it, because that's actually a really good bow. In my opinion. Well, just stopping by to see what's up. Candles defied gravity all the time in Hogwarts. True, but this game doesn't have as much implicit magic as Hogwarts. I'll check in later after class is... Oh, thank you, Exalted, for the follow. I appreciate the follow. I'll check in later anyway. Class is starting. Good luck. Yep, that's fine. Take care. Thank you for the follow. Killed that elite enemy, and we got another service key, but also we got a topaz amulet. Is this better? Downward smash attacks. I mean, it gives more stats, but at the same time, it doesn't reveal invisible enemies. I guess more stats is better. That whip really seems to be working for you. Yeah, this whip ignores shields and inflicts 50% of its base damage on nearby enemies, as well as causing them to just electrify and shock everything. Yeah, it electrifies everything it hits. It's basically an electric whip, which is really neat for getting around shields. And, you know, it also kind of just homes in on enemies that I'm generally facing. It doesn't have much range. But yeah, it just generally hits everything in front of me, which is quite nice. So yeah, that's why I love this whip. And there's another whip in the game too, and both of them are really good. This one's just a generic electric whip. The other one's a reference to Belmont's whip from the Castlevania franchise. I believe it's called Belmont's whip, if I remember correctly. Yeah, whip it. Whip it good. Can indeed whip and name. Okay. Is this better than my current thing? So it does a lot less damage. However, it freezes enemies, and it... Well, I guess my thing already currently does freeze enemies. So yeah, I don't actually need that. Let me teleport away. Back up here. Oh god. Okay, ice shield, just in case I get hit. So if you don't know what this ice armor does, by the way, it covers you in ice that absorbs 1 attack when you get hit, and if you do, it will explode into ice that will freeze nearby enemies. But if you don't take a hit for 8 seconds, it will just explode anyway. So that's the reason why I used the ice there, was in case I hit a spike. It would take the hit for me. Basically, a way to allow me to tank 1 attack without taking damage. Cherries. I'll eat those. Those 15% of my HP. Alright, where is this teleport lead? Teleport. Ooh. What are you? Oh, chemical carbine. Are you in? No, you're not. Yeah! Now I have a ranged weapon. Cool. Sweet. Let's go. Yeah. This weapon, as you see, holds it sideways sometimes. It's really funny. It fires out this little thing which explodes into poison gas whenever it hits a target. Now I have a long range option. It's quite nice. Not fast firing, but hey. Dude. I'll still be using my whip most of the time, but this will come in handy sometimes. Especially at later levels like the ramparts. Which I guess we haven't gone to the ramparts. Plus, again, since it explodes in the poison gas, it's useful for getting around enemy shields, like those shield guys. Vampirism. I don't want that. Vampirism sucks. I know it's useful for some people, but I never get good use out of it, and it always just hurts me a lot more than it helps. Alright, we're at the end of the level. I will take this, because that at least scales off of tactics. And ooh. I guess I'd rather have it than the shredder, but I probably should have waited. Oh well. I will take this, and I will take this, and now we're on to service keys. Yeah, those are 8 doors you can open with your service keys. The insufferable crypt. What did I miss? Oh yes, there's an entire section of the map that I missed. Okay, we go there then. Also, what's this enemy over here that I missed? Field Burrow, that's who it is. Whoops. Took damage. Choice of power. Choose between, unfortunately, I have to prepare for bed, so I get going. Okay, take care, Go-Check. Enjoy. I hope you sleep well. It was nice talking to you when I could. Grimoire. Research notebook. It's becoming increasingly difficult to collect mold samples in these sewers. There's too many remnants. Indeed. Mushrooms. Mushrooms collected from all over the sewers. Okay. Really? Use that room. Challenge gate. I didn't even notice that. Hey, better ice armor, maybe. Is that better than my current ice armor? Is the question. No. No, it's not. Oh, it's not. Especially because it does not scale off my stuff, because my current ice armor is colorless. That's why. Okay. Let's go and challenge it. See what's in here. Chest. I'll take those cells. Choice of power. Use the brutality tactic survival. If you do not choose, I'll get to choose. 2 extra mid-air jumps, downward smash attacks burn the ground. Not bad. Gives me more HP. Alright, Ice Armor, let's go. I immediately had it popped. You know what? I'm gonna take this slow. I have a bad track record with challenge rooms, so I'm gonna take it slow and abuse my Ice Armor. I'll just go ahead and wait for it to recharge. Oh. More tactics. Come on. 256 damage. Quite a lot. I know if I press right to look right, it's just going to drop me into the freaking spikes. So I'm just going to do this while I wait. Also, if you notice, each of these individual, like, canister things, they each have a trail of poison gas that goes by them. Also, is the screen getting more covered in poison gas the more I do that? I think that's just me imagining things. Yeah. Call this abuse all you want. I call it being safe and not taking stupid damage. We have limited health flasks here. I'm going to abuse it. Yep. We're doing this. And yeah, as you see, each of them is firing from a slightly different height, based off of his actual animation. Which you can clearly see illustrated in this case, just because of how some of them are hitting that bottom wall, but the one specific one hits that top wall. Okay. Alright, let's head back through. See, we didn't take that much damage that time, and yeah, I abused that thing, but who cares? I don't know why you can stand up here, but you can. Funny thing is, you might be noticing poison gases and actually filling the room. That's because technically this is exploding inside of the wall. Technically there is poison gas forming inside of the wall, which is neat. Slime Girl, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Hello everybody. Welcome to Dead Cells. For those of you who do not know, I am Bugboy1014. I stream Monday through Friday, usually starting at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I stream for about 4 to 6 hours every day. I stream a different game each day. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate the raid. Hope you all have fun. Yeah, so currently we're doing Dead Cells, which is a roguelike Metroidvania in a similar atmosphere to Dark Souls. Quite fun. We're currently in the ancient sewers, and we're on our way to do our first boss fight of this run. That'll be fun. Against a giant floating green head thing. Happy friends to you, adore, bug boy. Thank you, I appreciate it. I hope you all enjoy your time here. I'm doing a full clear of the floor currently, getting all the enemies and stuff, and then we're going to move on to the actual boss fight. After I do that. Whoop, whoop, ah, stupid bats. Don't kill me, bats. I'll take care of that tentacle in a moment. Good. Me and bats have a feud in this game. Not bats in general, just bats specifically in this game. Choice of power. All of you in chat, if you want, you can type either brutality, tactics, or survival, and if you do, I will get that power up. Because this game has a lot of Twitch integration in it. It's quite nice. Yeah, if you do not choose, though, I will get to choose. Mainly eat you. Yeah, wait, what? Do you like ghosts? Yes, I like ghosts. I like ghosts quite a bit. I'm a fan of all types of ghosts. You and for me. What, are you a bat or something? Is that what you're saying? Are you the bat that always kills me in my runs? If you haven't noticed, there's actually a YouTube short on my YouTube. I upload all of these streams to YouTube, by the way. I upload them a week after they are recorded. Alright, let's go to the boss fight. The insufferable crypt. I take it like a man, I don't run. Pac-Man, I'm Ghost. Ah, okay. That's how I goes. It's not very bright, but at least there aren't any monsters here. Indeed. Other than all the monsters in chat. Of which I welcome all of you. I welcome all sorts. Also, I find it funny that clearly I have a lot more than one viewer, but Twitch says I currently have one viewer. It's like, Twitch, go home, you drunk. Okay, I'll take that over flamethrower turret. Swarm grenade. Now unleash a big old amount of these guys with their dump more into merchandising. And then let's go. So yeah, you collect souls from enemies, and that puts you more into getting permanent upgrades. So every single run gets progress, which is quite nice. Let's upgrade my grenade. Upgrade that. And there we go. And let's pick up... What do I want to pick up? Prospect. Sure. That way I also drop caltrops while I roll. Oh, right. Pick up my blast. To this boss fight. Y'all ready? The insufferable crypt. The guards stored a lot of things in this old crypt. Weapons, provisions, and chains. Just in case. Yeah. Alright. So, as usual, Ghost by Power Bones. I will take a small moment to... Oh, we're dressed like a cultist right now. Cool. Anyway, I'll take a small moment to go get up, stretch my legs, grab a drink, grab a snack, and while I do that, you guys can vote on whether or not you want to control the boss, or even Captain Chicken. See you when I get bumped, when I come back. Burnt. I now have a drink and a snack. Let me read some of the chat I missed. Alright. So, never could pass level 3 in Pac-Man. Advanced 7. Nancy, no, you're supposed to be chasing. We just talked about Pac-Man. Okay, that's fine. So, let us do this boss fight. Yes. Alright. Let's do this. Conjunctivius. We meet again. Alright, put on my ice armor. God. Not the best. Oh God. So yeah, breastplate. No damage. We have to defeat all of these tendrils now. Once we do, we can go to the second stage. We can do second stage of the boss fight. Where oh God, I forgot to get faster. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right, base good. We're on phase 3 already. Okay, phase 3 of the tendrils. Ow. I rolled right into that one. But yeah, like in Dark Souls, you have a dodge roll in this game. Which is quite nice. Hold on. Crap. Yeah, as you can see, boss fights in this game are quite hectic. Almost everything in this game is very skill-based, so if I take damage, it's my own fault. Oh God. Like right there, where I was not paying attention. Okay, put on my ice armor, just in case. Okay. Love the music in this game. Hello. You can't get me that easily. Good. Taking too much damage. Okay. That ice armor returns now. And he's dead! Haha! If this is on full math, I would have failed school. Told you you'd beat this boss easily. Yep. Alright, get a bunch of golden teeth. Worth a lot of money, and we unlocked an outfit. Ooh, the Star Conjunctivius outfit. Cool. Frost Blast. I don't want that. However, the Great Owl of War. I will take this. So, alright, the Great Owl of War. This thing's mechanic. It will fire arrows at all targets that are near me. However, if I get a single hit, it will go away. So, come on, wall climbing. So, we can either go to the graveyard, or we can go to the Slumbering Sanctuary. Type in either L1 or L2 as to which one you want me to go to. I believe Slumbering Sanctuary is L1, and Graveyard is L2. I don't have a preference as to which one I want to go to. Those are some cute emotes. Those are very cute emotes. Graveyard for Yu-Gi-Oh players. Okay. Sure. We'll go to the graveyard. I am a big Yu-Gi-Oh player as well. On Thursday, I stream Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for well over a decade now. In fact, well over 2 decades now. Because I've been playing ever since I was like 6, and I'm currently like 29. L2. There we go. We unlocked this door. It's quite nice. Oh, yeah. Pure nail. Oh. Knife dance? No. Is this anything better than what we currently got? Yes. Actually, it is. I'll take that. The whiskey. Oh, right. Forge Master. I have less for you normally than I normally do. Here you go. Dump my 40 cells in there, and we're good. I have a new outfit for you. The Starved Conjunctivist outfit. Do you like tentacles? No comments on that one. And let's pick up another mutation. What do I want? Melee attacks cause 6 projectiles. I don't have melee, technically, because the whip does not technically count as melee. Which is weird. Go for no mercy. Go for recovery. Recovery is actually not bad. I've never gotten recovery. Let's go for recovery. Ghost about to challenge Bug Boy? Not an Eldritch Dragon Maid player, I hope. I can't beat them. Nope. I am a Sky Striker player, a Despot player, and a Battery Man player. Though I also know my way around Monarchs. Yep. I also play Karakuri Infinitrack. That's another one I play. Graveyard. The dead have been buried in this valley for generations. Now it seems there's something of a shortage of space. Yes. That was my first ever deck. Cool. My first ever deck was the Wildfire deck, which was a mixture of burn cards and fire monster synergy back in, like, when I was 7. So, 22 years ago? That was my first, like, non-random cards in the pile deck. That was, like, my first actual attempt to make a good deck was 22 years ago. My first ever good deck, if you, depending on what you define as a good deck, was, oh god, what was it? I know the first time I ever had a meta deck that was just, like, really good was, Ignites, and then later it was Sky Strikers, but before that I did, oh, sorry, no, my first one was Gladiator Beast, that's what it was. Yeah, my first actually good deck was Gladiator Beast. Also, shut up, Sniper, I'm trying to talk to Twitch chat. Yeah, the owl will stick around me and fire arrows as long as I don't get hit. If I get hit, it will leave me. And I'll have to wait for it to recharge. Which is quite nice. So it basically just tells me, hey, get good, scrub. Like, okay, okay. I'll teleport away, because I want to deal with all those things. I don't go around Master Duel and troll and let them win. It's now... Protection Fairy Lily is the best waifu monster in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm more partial to Dark Magician Girl myself. That's always been my personal one. You know, I'm more just a Dark Magician Girl person. I don't know what my second favorite would be, though, if I had to pick a second favorite. It would probably be, Sky Striker Ace Ray, aka the Sky Striker Girl. That'd probably be my second waifu if I had to pick a second one. Other than, Dark Magician Girl. In terms of Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyway. I'll just let the owl take care of these guys. There we go. Thank you, owl. She's great and all, but everyone knows and wants her. Most annoying card in Master Duel to you is... most annoying card to me in Master Duel is... Oh, that's a good question, because I don't usually get super annoyed by things, but it would probably be, either Predator Plant's Verte, or name the main Eldritch cards, because Eldritch in general just really annoy me. She's like the popular school you have no chance with. I mean, yeah, but she's also just really nice. If you remember all of her characterizations from the anime, she's also just a really nice person, which is another reason why it's not just the looks; it's also just because she has a really good personality as well. From the GX anime and the Duel Monsters anime, because I love the anime. Always have, and it's not just the early ones I like. I like basically every generation of the anime. Though, admittedly, I have not watched past Arc V. So Arc V was the last one I actually watched. Ooh, Vilmont's Whip. Do I want Vilmont's Whip more or this one? Ignore shields and puts critical hit if the tip strikes the enemy. I think I'll stick with my current one. But this is the other whip I was talking about earlier. Ah, she is annoying. I run triple Ash, so I'm partial to Ash Blossom. In almost all my decks, I run triple Ash Blossom. I also like Harpies and Toon Mermaid from Texas Tech. Hiya, buddy. Hello, Guildfly. How you doing? I actually got a lot of people here because someone raided me, and that was fun. Oh, God. Okay. That one was not my fault. How was I supposed to know that there were spikes down there? What, I'm supposed to remember? I have a horrible memory. And if the game would stop lagging, that'd be nice. Guild. I'm great, buddy. How you doing? You enjoying the game? Yeah, I'm enjoying the game. It's a really good one. Okay, so those enemies, you might be saying, why are they just standing there by themselves? However, if you look in the mist, there's like little distortions going on. And that's because there is actually enemies there besides that guy. But that guy is keeping them hidden and invisible. But there is lots of enemies there, actually. Because if you look at like the torches and the chains and stuff, you'll see like little shimmering go by. That's enemies walking by. So yeah. And like up there, for example. See? There's an enemy hidden by a invisibility thing. I need to heal. So yeah, I can't actually see the enemy while that guy's alive. There we go. Nuki Niki, my first Exodia deck win. Good job. Exodia deck is actually kind of hard to win with, but that's because whenever it's easy to win with, they always ban all the pieces. For obvious reasons. This is Dead Cells, right? Yep, this is Dead Cells. If you don't know what Dead Cells is, Dead Cells is a Metroidvania-style roguelike game that is also in a similar vein, lore-wise and aesthetically-wise, to Dark Souls. Oh, God. Okay, well, infantry bow's here, and this is just a really good bow. So, if you don't know what the infantry bow does, it crits at close range. Also, a really fast fire rate, so it's just going to do auto-critting at close range, which is really nice. And that's a lot better than the alchemical carbine, in my opinion. Take my money, love old dungeon crawler Retroid platformers. Yep, this is similar. If you ever, okay, basically take Metroid, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, roguelikes like Binding of Isaac, and Dark Souls, and combine them all together, and this is their baby. That's effectively what this is. And it's also got a sense of humor, which I quite like. I'm not touching you. Sorry. I'm not touching you, cursed chest. Ooh. I'll take that. What do I want? Between the two, I'll take survival. I grew up on them. Yeah, I did not. I did not grow up on them, but they are a taste that I acquired later in life. Personally, for me, it was Binding of Isaac that introduced me to roguelikes. One boss cell door. Let's see. Alright. Polo power. Normally in any other circumstance I take that because I love the idea that the power of chickens compels you. But in this case, it's actually worth it. Do-do. Do-do-do. 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 Ah. So yeah, there's quite... I hit way too many. I could use my ice armor more often. So many bats. Bats are very annoying. If you don't know what that shockwave is while I'm rolling, by the way, I currently have a mutation that allows me to parry every time I roll. And that shockwave is basically the shield in my backpack parrying people. That's quite nice. But yeah, if you want to buy this game, it's on Steam. It's actually quite worth the money, in my opinion. And they recently just released a new update called Breaking the Bank, which I haven't actually seen the results of yet. Choice of power, choose by the vitality, tactics, survival. If you do not choose, I will get to choose. You can choose the upgrade that you want me to get. Forgotten Sepulcher. Okay. Let's go this way. A big medkit. No. No one chose. So I will get to choose, and I will choose tactics, obviously, because we're currently boosting tactics. Unlike most roguelike Metroidvania games, though, this is actually quite skill-based. In particular, because of the actual ability to upgrade your stats over time. And not through, like, permanent upgrade, but I mean more like, you know, that sort of jazz. Cavern. Okay, so... Choice. YouTube chat, you have a choice. Sorry, not YouTube chat. Twitch chat, you have a choice. Do you want me to go to the Forgotten Sepulcher, or do you want me to go to the Cavern? Up to you. I will continue exploring the floor. It's up to you as to whether or not I go there. The cavern has a boss fight behind it called the Giant. However, the Forgotten Sepulcher is an area that I quite am terrible at, and it would lead to a different boss fight. Oh god. He pulled me there with his chain. There we go. There we go. Let me stop, please. Thank you. I thought I could roll through spikes. That's not. I always forget if I can do that or not. Do. Twitch chat, help me open up this chest. Do. By the way, I have a Discord server. Feel free to join. It's called the Bug Nest. I got my cheese on the floor. me right out. Okay. For that. Blocks of pepper jack cheese that I'm eating. Alright. Let's go this way. Oh, there's evidently stuff there that I didn't collect. Let's go. You better than my current thing. No. Maybe. But no. No, not really. Do 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 do. Oh, hello. Knockback Shield. Ooh, that's a rare blueprint. If we put that in, we can actually see what that does. Cool. I have no idea what... Oh, excuse me. Oh, I kept burping. Anyway, so Knockback Shield's interesting. I was not aware that that was an item in this game. I'd assume it's a shield that does lots of knockback when you parry. Which sounds pretty interesting. Especially when combined with the rolling ability that just parries for you. I don't want that. Alright, let's go get that gem. So we can get lots of money. Wow. And got that. Cool. You have lots of movement-based abilities in this game, which is quite nice. Especially once you start unlocking all of the runes. You know what? Since we're here, I'd rather go fight the actual bot. I'd rather go fight the actual giant dude than go do the Forgotten Sepulchre. Let's go fight the giant. Why not? Let's go fight the giant. And I'll go up here to make the way. Because why not? Actually, there's a reason. It's because there's an item up here that I evidently did not get. That is true. It's this. I sucked really bad at the giant, I will say. However, actually wait, I don't need to go through that again. I can teleport there. Pink. There we go. Let's do this. Let's go fight the giant. I make no guarantees of winning this boss fight. It will probably be terrible. But we'll see. What's the next level? The hell's Golden Amulet. 2 extra mid-air jumps. However, it doesn't have the whole emit toxic cloud when you take damage thing, so I'm actually not gonna go for that. Well, I should at least sell something. Sell that. Oh well, look who it is. Knockback Shield. Blocking attacks knocks enemies back. They take plus 372 damage if they hit a wall. Double damage for a parry. Wow. Okay. Networking. All enemies with projectiles stuck in them share 60% of damage taken between them. And it causes a bomb to appear whenever you kill an enemy with a ranged attack. Ooh. Upgrading merchandising categories. So now the merchants will offer a wider range of categories. And parting gift. We'll pump in the parting gift next. Let's upgrade to S. Upgrade to S. And upgrade to S. Ooh. Alright. Is there anything I want to actually reroll? So, shot spears first target, victims for when they die. Plus 15% damage. Toxic cloud when the effect ends, no. Freeze nearby enemies blocked, spreads a flood of oil on the enemy, no. Victims burn when they die, shot spears first target, that's fine. And victims brains explode, that's not very good. Victims burn when they die, launches a grenade. That works. We're good. What else do I want? Hunter's Instinct. Gastronomy. Is there anything for parries I want to do? Reduce skill cooldown. Attack following it does extra damage. Recovers HP after parrying a melee attack. I could do No Mercy. That would actually help the boss fight. No Mercy. That way, if I get him low, you know, blah blah blah. Also, we are about to enter the boss fight with full health, which has me in good confidence. However, I make no guarantees of winning this. Wish me luck, Twitch chat, because I'm gonna need it. Oh right, we have the cavern. We have to go through the cavern before we actually get to the boss fight. I forgot about that. So yeah. Mining was the most thankless job on the island. Many died buried under rubble, suffocated by toxic vapor, or killed by strange creatures. No luck, just skill. I am going to readily admit I don't have enough skill just to beat the giant, so I'm going to need some luck. Thank you. The giant is a very hard boss fight. Yeah, you saw how much damage those enemies did, and they're nothing compared to the actual giant. The cavern is already really hard, let alone the giant. Yeah, I'm taking way too much damage. I'll take that. So, fun thing about this game, enemies take fall damage, but you don't. You don't take fall damage, but the enemies do, which is a really interesting mechanic that I've never seen done. Where it's like, oh hey, because usually if there's like fall damage, then it's like, oh, only the player takes it, or both the player and the enemies take it. It's rare, or there's just no fall damage. It's rare when there's fall damage, but only the player doesn't take it. It's not even like I have a rune that makes me immune to fall damage or something. It's just an innate ability of the player that they're just immune to fall damage. It's just really interesting that enemies are not immune, but the player is. It's almost like fall damage itself is allied with you or something. That was just dumb. That wasn't bad enemy playing. That was just me being dumb. Stupid bats. Those things are giant bats. Giant bats are just as annoying as regular bats, except they're also giant. So we're going to fight the giant, though that is fair. I forgot those things explode. Also, I should use ice. Just realized. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good luck. Hopefully no one finds my content boring. Chris the Guardian. Enjoy the tactics, survival. Do not choose on which to choose. Oh god. Sorry if I don't talk as much here. I have to concentrate. And even with concentrating, I'm thinking there. This place is nerve-wracking. I forgot about the cavern. No one voted, so I will take this and I will vote for tactics because that gives me more damage. Because most of my stuff scales off of purple. There's nothing out there. I hear the, apologies if you hear the pitter-patter of rain outside. It's currently raining. I don't know why I'd be apologizing for it. It's quite a nice noise. I like the pitter-patter of rain. I don't understand the vote system. What is it that you don't understand? I could probably explain it to you. Hell, okay. Whatever. It's right here too. Choose an improvement? Yeah. Basically when you're voting on the thing, you choose which skill improvement I get. The symbols and the small words. Oh. So, in the top right, it tells you commands that you can type in to do various things. Like, for example, if you typed in pick me, you'd become Captain Chicken, which would let you do various things, but also would allow you to control my flask, so I would not be able to control it. As for the actual stat upgrades, the different choices, each, the standard one is choice of power, where you get to choose between a brutality, tactics, and survival. However, there's also like choice of the Minotaur, choice of the Assassin, choice of the Guardian, etc., which each only give you 2 options. Besides that, if words appear on the screen, you can just kind of choose. Do you want to know what the different stats mean? Is that something else that you're confused on? What, like, the brutality, tactics, and survival all mean? Or are you good now? Okay. So, basically, if you look in the bottom left of the screen, you'll see 3 numbers. A red number, a purple number, and a green number. I currently have 5 red, 13 purple, and 3 green. Those 3 numbers in the bottom left correspond to the amount of brutality, tactics, or survival I currently have. Yeah, so currently I have 5 brutality, 13 tactics, and 3 survival. That's not only from all of the choices, but that's also from the current amulet I have. Also gives me a boost to certain stats. Those control my statistics in the game. Basically, these upgrades do 2 different things. Number 1, they will boost my HP, and the more you stack of a certain thing, the less HP I get. However, number 2, they will also boost items or mutations of that color. And the more that you stack onto a singular thing, the more exponential the increase gets. So in this case, having really high tactics, as I currently do, having really high tactics, is making all of my purple items and all of my purple mutations scale up really high. Basically, the more purple I get, the higher they scale and the more effective they are. For most weapons and stuff, that just does damage. But for certain things like mutations or healing or whatnot, it might scale those up in different ways. I know, for example, for the armor, it's scaling up like the damage resistance and stuff. Yeah, purple equals tactics, red equals brutality, and green equals survival. Yep. Oh, I need to actually turn on my analog stick. Yep. Yes, that is exactly correct. This is why I've been boosting tactics so much. It's because the majority of my gear is purple, which means that it's giving me the biggest boost to my actual gear stats. Yeah, tactics is important right now because of my gear, and basically, one of the main strategies in this game is that you kind of want to see like, okay, what are the majority of your items actually? What's the majority color, and then just kind of lean into that color. You know, you go like, oh, hey, do I have a majority of green items? Do I have a majority of red items? Do I have a majority of purple items? Okay, I do. Then, yeah, let's go ahead and just worry about getting items of that color and just boost that stat and have that be our high stat for this one. So early on, I had the choice between either having really high... A lot of my stuff scaled off of both purple and red. And so early on, I had to choose between whether I wanted to have a red run, a brutality run, or if I wanted to have a purple run, a tactics run. Once I got the electric whip, I basically went, oh, okay, so I want to do a tactics run, because the electric whip is really good, and it only scales off of purple. So, yeah. That's the reason why, however, you will notice that some of my stuff is green, like, for example, my backpack and my necromancy. And boosting the other things besides purple is not necessarily a bad idea, just because of the fact that they give me more HP. And they'll give me more HP than pumping in more purple, but more purple will also increase my damage and effectiveness and all that jazz. So yeah. Also, if you notice the bottom left one, the ice armor is purple. However, that's because it's colorless. And it says that in the description. It has the colorless thing on it, which basically says that it will just scale off of whichever is highest. Yeah, colorless stuff will just scale off of whichever stat you have highest, or just will not scale at all, depending. So yeah, that's basically the entire system. And this is part of the reason why I said this game is a lot more skill-based than it is luck, because of the fact that one of the skills is knowing how the stat system works. Brutality is just a stat. Basically, items, yeah. Actually, you do, because if you look on the infantry bow, is my mouse cursor on the screen? Yeah. If you look on the infantry bow, this is both a purple and a red item. It's both a purple and red item, which means that it will scale off of either tactics or brutality, whichever is higher. Yeah. This is a green item, meaning this scales off of survival. As for your answer of like what it specifically means, quote unquote, all of them correspond to damage. It's just they power up different items. Some items only scale off of brutality. Some items only scale off of tactics. Some items only scale off of survival. Some items scale off of multiple stats, like how the infantry bow scales off of both tactics and brutality. And another example was one I had earlier, which scaled off of both tactics and survival. But obviously it's not there. Is better to hybrid or pure? It doesn't make a difference in this case. Oh, I just saw lightning. Hello. Yeah, it does not actually make a difference. Okay, now I heard the lightning. Yes, it does not actually make a difference in this case. I'm sure you guys heard that too. So yeah, all of them roughly correspond to damage. Yeah, I can tell you guys heard that because of the fact that, yeah, my balancing avatar was just permanently lit for a while. Yes, that was thunder. That was the sound of thunder outside. If someone wants to clip that, that'd be fun. So yeah. The more you stack of a specific stat, the higher the damage goes in the stat. However, the more balanced you keep it between stats, the more HP you get. So it's a give and take. You can either do an even run with everything, or you can stack on one specific thing. It depends on whether you value damage effectiveness more than health. And whether you want to go with like a very specific color, or just want to go into a variety of colors. And not have to worry about the actual colors of the gear. Both of them have merits, both of them are different ways of doing it that both effectively work. Most guides for Dead Cells, though, will basically tell you to do the method of just stacking one thing. But you could do either and it will work. Well, it's not exactly a boss camp, but yeah. I will mention, one of the big things about Dead Cells is you're very limited on your healing. There is really no good healing methods other than, like, your flask, but your flask is pretty limited. And it will only refill between levels. So, unlike Dark Souls, where you can just always rest at a bonfire, you don't have that in this game. So you can't just kind of stop in the middle of the level, you could just die. It's easy, just don't get hit. Yeah. You have a dodge roll, by the way, I want to mention. Yeah, you have a dodge roll that you can do, which is what I'm doing most of the time. I'm doing my dodge roll. And you see how you flash during dodge roll? Yeah, that shows that when you're invincible. That little flash indicates when you're actually invincible. At the start of your roll and the end of your roll, you're not, but for the rest of it, you are invincible. Anyway, Twitch chest. Yeah, like Cuphead Coffee Fairy sort of thing, yeah. Yep, I have currently Twitch integration turned on because obviously I'm streaming, so I want to actually, you know, let the viewers be able to actually influence my run. Because normally if you're playing with Twitch integration off, instead of these being like choice of the Minotaur, it would be scroll of the Minotaur, and you would just get to choose right away. But because this is choice of the Minotaur, because I have Twitch integration on, Twitch chat gets to vote first, and before I get a chance to pick. And if they vote for something, then I just get that thing. Unless there's a tie, in which case I get to choose from the actual tie button. Yep. So that's this whole thing. But normally, if you're playing with Twitch integration off, you just get to choose what you get from school. What is? Also, to answer your question from earlier of is like brutality damage or whatever, each one, they do not represent specific stats. They instead just represent a specific color. So brutality is red, tactics is purple, and survival is green. That was the other one I was forgetting. So it's not specific stats, it's specific colors. And as I said, certain items will just scale off of one color or two colors. Also, by the way, for the ones that scale off of two colors, they will only get the benefits of whichever of your two colors is higher. So in this case, even though my infantry bow scales off of both brutality and tactics, it's only gaining the benefits from tactics, because tactics is the higher stat. It's not gaining anything from my levels in brutality. Despite the fact that it scales off of both. It just scales off of whichever one is higher. So yeah, for those of you on YouTube chat watching this later, you got to know, like, in-depth guide on how Dead Cells works, from my understanding. And you guys got to watch me do this entire playthrough, because I've uploaded this entire playthrough onto YouTube. So you got to see me from the start of this save file, and you're going to see me all the way to the end of the save file as well. So yeah, I had to learn all of this manually on my own. But though some people did tell me some things, which is quite nice. If you're wondering what that executed thing is, that's because of the recent mutation I got called execution, which automatically kills mobs if they're under 15% HP. By the way, Bug, I'm glad our communities are doing things and supporting each other. I'm glad too. I am very glad. I'm also glad to actually have people active in chat, because I'm used to not having people active in chat. Kinda sad. I like having people to interact with. Talk to, you know? Part of the reason why I started Twitch streaming was so that, you know, instead of it just being me playing video games, it's me playing video games while hanging out with people I like. And, you know, having fun. It's like, I was going to be playing video games anyway, might as well do it with, you know, an audience watching. It makes very little difference to me in terms of, like, uncomfortableness, because I'm very comfortable on camera. I have absolutely no problem being on camera whatsoever. And this way I actually get people to talk to and stuff to do, and it helps make the game go by faster, because a lot of the stuff I've been doing while I've been talking right now has just kind of been on autopilot, which is both good and bad. I did not mean to go down. Which is both good and bad in its own way, but it means that basically I can just, you know, hang out, relax, talk to folks, and that helps things go by faster. Oh, choice of power. Choose whether brutality, tactics, survival. If you do not choose, I will get to choose. Where am I going? Right, I'm going out to the left. So I don't need to worry about climbing up. I just need to go left. And we're about to go fight the giant. This is one of the better runs so far. I actually am going to get to fight a final boss, and who knows, I might get my second dead cell. Sorry, I might get my second boss cell, which would be quite nice. We're currently in pursuit of getting more boss cells, which are required, which the way to get those is to defeat the final boss. There's multiple different final bosses, because there is the giant, which is one of them, but then there's also the king and the queen, which are two other boss fights. All of those will reward boss cells when you defeat them. Currently, we have one, which is the hard mode of the game. For every boss cell you have, it increases the difficulty, because you can choose how many boss cells you want active at once, and it will do various effects depending on the amount you have active. We have one, and I currently just keep it active, so we're in effectively the hard mode version of the game. As you get more boss cells, you can turn on more to increase the difficulty more. Can you farm the bosses? Define farm. Define what you mean by farm. You cannot save in the middle of a run and continue it. Well, when you defeat a boss, it automatically ends the run. So, it's not like you can revert to a previous save to get it again. So, no, if you want to actually get a new boss cell, you need to start the run over again to get the new boss cell. Yep. And as I said, this is a rogue-like Metroidvania, so it's not always a guarantee that you're going to be able to get to the boss. However, unlike most rogue-like Metroidvanias, I'd say that regardless of your equipment, if you have enough skill, you can get to and beat the boss. You answered as I was typing. Yep. And yeah, as you said earlier, it's simple. Just don't get hit. Ooh, get objects of the survival category. Get objects of the tactics category. Get objects of the brutality category. Okay, so I actually unlocked this thing. Cool. So now I unlocked a thing called merchandising for the actual, also, yeah, it's choice of power. I forgot to mention that. Okay, yeah, this actually shows off the menu. So, okay, now you can see this. So each time you boost something, it increases the amount of damage that thing does by 15. It increases your damage with the type of object by 15%. And normally it boosts your health, but that's diminishing returns. However, the important thing is that the 15% is of the percentage you currently have. So let's say the first one is like, okay, it goes from 100 to 115%. However, the second one will be a 15% boost of 115, meaning it's more than just 100, more than just 15. BRB. Okay, take your time. So yeah, that's the reason why that happens. Yes, I'll take the tactics one, please. Thank you. I'm not sure what hero I'd even want. Oh, leg hugger. You I want. You I most definitely want. Alright. Let's continue. Also, thank you for everyone who is lurking. Lurkers are workers. I am perfectly happy with lurkers. That's fine too. Just knowing someone is here watching me is enough to make me happy. I'll even save it. Huh. Maybe that's one of the exits. One moment. I'm going to look something up. Now that I'm here, I'm going to actually look something up. Let me unplug up. Interesting. Okay, so because I know there's a secret here. It's specifically down this section. Yeah. Yeah, it's over here. There is a secret over here. I know this. Because it's right over, Oh, wait. Okay, it's over here. Right, okay. Yeah, I found it. Okay, cool. Cool. That's what I was trying to do. Spider rune. Did not mean to jump down there. I want to get the secret, because there's a secret here. We're actually perfectly safe standing right here. While I wait for this thing to recharge, let's go ahead and use this to scout ahead. Yeah, it's right up there. Got it. The War Javelin. And let's use it to teleport back. Okay, cool. Now we actually got this thing. Awesome. Is there anything else here to explore? There is a teleport gate down there. So, yeah, let's go ahead and teleport. That's a Guardian tape, but I don't want to necessarily go through there right now. Let's go ahead and do a full clear of the floor first. Elite Ground Shaker. Nice. And what's this? Golden Amulet 9. Alright, I'm actually going to be away for a bit. Twitch mod discussions to teaching someone the ropes of the trade. Alright, take care. That's perfectly fine with me. Lurkers are workers. Alright. What I get? Excavator jump. Smash burn the ground. Smash cover the ground. Okay, cool. I'll take that because that boosts tactics even higher. Quite enjoy. Blueprint unlocked, blah blah, which is hidden throughout the level in the secret area on the roof where it can be found on a difficulty. The door itself can only be accessed in night. Chill mode is located behind the boss cell or door. Okay, yeah. I'll choose tactics. So we found the secret area in this place, which is quite nice. Oh, we have a lore room. Cool. Grimoire. Research notebook. We can do more with these crystals and sell them, I'm sure of that. Using them on corpses doesn't do anything for now, but I have to keep going. This alchemist. Is he a madman or a genius? It's amazing how often those two things coincide. Crystals. Sorry, pal. Sure, I'll reroll them. Multi-knock bow. Hello, you do lots of damage. You do lots of damage, and you're a lot better. Yeah. Clutch you do lots of damage, and you're a lot better than the infantry bow. The multi-knock bow is my favorite bow in the game, period, and I'd even say my favorite weapon in the game, period. Explorer's Instinct. Alright, is there anywhere else left to explore? There's that. That section. Yes, there's quite a few left to explore. Not quite a few. Quite a bit. Explore the rest and then get out of here. Venom's whip. Got this. Oh, come on, I landed on there. What is that malarkey? Fire blast. Sorry, you're not good enough. Just double checking. Let's go ahead and fight more enemies over here. Yeah, we're doing lots of freaking damage with this thing now. Bam. Boom. Bing. Bong. I want to do it in time to the music. Ice armor, let's go. Alright, give me more tactics. More tactics. Let's do even more ludicrous damage. Tentacle is better than my current thing. Inflicts critical hit if you attack again while bumped. Deals Pexy towards the enemy and inflicts critical hit if you attack again while bumped. I have no idea what that means. I'm not going to use it. Ah, yes, it's this entire section. Ooh, the flawless, which is evidently an interesting blueprint. Tactics, please. Ooh, Great Owl Boar. I do not have enough gold. I can't even compare you to what my current one is, but oh well. If another throws a gold, I'll take it. Otherwise, I think this is everything for this level? Yeah, I believe this is everything for this level. Alright, we're actually doing quite well. We have a really good shot at the giant. All things considered. And we got two rare blueprints, which is really cool. Let's go. Cells are a rare and precious resource. Almost worth dying over. Almost. Shout out to get that reference. Alright. Aether. Oh, upward right. Flawless. War Javelin. So, War Javelin impales all enemies in its path. If they're close to a wall, they take 969 extra damage. The javelin must be retrieved. If not, it comes back automatically after 10 seconds. And reactivates to teleport the javelin. Interesting. So it's a ranged weapon that can throw and impales enemies. Flawless. Inflicts critical hits if you haven't taken damage for at least 15 seconds. Oh, I see. So it's flawless because it only inflicts crits if you just don't get hit. It's pretty simple. Just don't get hit. That's clever. We'll go with Parting Gift. I feel like doing Parting Gift. Upgrade that to an S. Everything's good. And let's do Parting Gift. 807 damage. Attacks cause 6 projectiles stuck to the enemy fall out, each one dealing. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Wait, but my Electro Whip is not a melee attack. Darn it. Anyway, Parting Gift. Yeah. If I kill an enemy, a bomb drops out of it. Nice. When we get Health Fountain, full refill of both our health and flask. Do, 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 do. Go back in our backpack, please. Guardian's Haven. Time for the boss fight. The giants came often to the bottom of the cave to recharge. Nothing beats a good lava bath. If you say so. Ooh, we also have the classic concierge outfit. Alright. Well, we have no excuses now. We've had a really good run, and it's going to end here one way or the other. Either we're going to beat the boss, or it's going to beat us. Last time, we got completely thrashed in this boss fight and died utterly. However, I have a much better run this time, in my opinion. Let's do this. Wish me luck. Because, my God, am I going to need it. You here? The malaise really had its way with you. Yes, indeed. In keeping with your arrogance, which has brought nothing but ruin on the kingdom, in spite of all my warnings. Not a shred of hope is left to us. Ah! If I kill you first. We're in phase 2. Yes! We won! You're a model for all of us. What drove you to all this destruction? You've even managed to destroy your own body. My king. You are an incorrigible ass. Alright. So that's interesting. So I guess we're the king. Interesting. Also, I thought we were going to get a boss cell for that. But we picked up Giant Killer. Nice. And the Ice Crossbow. And Sinew Slicer. High Peak Castle. Alright, what's through here? The throne room. I could just go straight to the throne room? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to skip High Peak Castle, because I don't care about High Peak Castle. I'll just go straight to the throne room. Let's go fight the actual final boss now. Oh, they cute with their big bags on their back. I agree. They are cute. Choice of power. Choose better the brutality tactics survival. Do not choose, I'll get to choose. Choice of power. Well, look who's here. Giant Killer. Inflicts a critical hit if the victim is an elite enemy or a boss. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. I'll pump into the Knockback Shield. Hello, Mr. Prisoner, sir. Hello. I don't have a melee weapon, so... Three seconds after you've been wounded. Also 27% damage when close to a deployed skill. There are no enemies near you. I'll go with Vengeance. I now do 9,000 damage. 9,500 DPS. And let's go ahead and boost that even more. More damage. I have to wipe all the building to finish. I did not mean to read that sign. I meant to grab this. It boosts even more damage. That time you saw how much increase every single time. It's crazy. Now how much damage are we doing? 12,000! Yes. One can admire the full splendor of the island from this vantage point, and the full extent of its infection by the Malays. So I guess now we know who our main character is. Now we know. Alright. There's nothing left for us anymore. We just have to do this. Hand of the King. It is time we settled this. Hand of the King. Oh, come on, I drank. Wow. Did I really die that fast? Wow. Ah. Yep. Well, we lost. And you know what? That feels like a good stopping point for the day. I think we'll end it there. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Twitch viewers, stick around. We're going to go raid somebody. But you two, see you around. Bye.